don't believe that these words are coming out of my mouth, Victor, but I care about you, and I need you. And every time I hear a man's voice or a man touches me, I freeze, and I really don't think that I should have to live like that.
No, Sunshine, you shouldn't.
And I just want you to know that you mean more to me than just about anyone. And I want you to know how much I care about you. Touch me like that again.
Thank you, Felicia. I know how difficult it was for you to come here.
We've shared a lot of stuff.
Look, Felicia, you're here. Are you sure you don't want to stay for coffee and dessert?
No, thank you. I should be home in case Lorna needs me.
Morgan.
Sorry. I didn't mean to intrude on your private moment, so to speak.
What's that supposed to mean? You saw Felicia. It was a huge sacrifice coming here tonight.
Yeah, right.
Morgan?
Come on, Frankie. It was a smooth, calculated move. She's here to butter up the defense.
I don't believe you. That's a pretty rotten thing to say.
No. It's a smart move. Anybody in her position might do that.
Not Felicia. She's not two-faced.
And I am?
Did I...
You know, I can't seem to go anywhere tonight without being torn apart. Forget I came in. Just forget everything, okay, guys?
Cass, excuse me, but is this me? Could I be that off-base about one of our best friends?
No, not at all. But then again, Morgan probably isn't either.
What? But you really think Felicia came in
Maybe it
here
was unconscious on her part. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I wondered the same thing. A mother's love for her child, it knows no bounds.
Hello, son. How you holding up?
Fine. What can I do you for?
Well, I thought you might need a break. I've got the limo outside.
No, thanks. I'm kind of tied up right now.
Ryan, I know how much it took for you to tell your brother the truth, and I'm proud of you.
Well, you can save it.
Now, all I want to tell you, Ryan, is that I'm certain that what happened to me will happen to you, too.
Oh, what's that?
When the baby's born, you'll love the child as much as if it were your own. You'll love that child so much, Ryan, that you'll begin to forget.
Just like you did, right?
Think about this, Ryan. I didn't know who fathered you. Much later, I learned that it was a man that I despised for years. But even when I found that out, it didn't change my feeling for you.
Oh, I doubt that. But I still don't getting the parallel here.
Well, that's my point, Ryan. I loved you. And I always will. Now, think about the difference. Think about the difference between you and Grant and Carl and me. Now, you have a much better start.
What, excuse me?
You love your brother. Oh, you couldn't have gone to him with the truth, isn't that right?
No, I told him the truth. I told him the truth because I just had to do it, all right?
No, because you knew whoever the father was, the child should live. And maybe, Ryan, this beautiful baby will be just what this family needs to bring us all together again.
I've heard ad nauseum about the kind of a rotten parent I'll make.
Well, the truth is tough to
I
take,
have
isn't
begged,
it?
I have pleaded, I have done everything possible to keep you from having this abortion, and I've done it all for the right reasons.
Oh, please.
Well, it's over. I'm through apologizing for the kind of person I am. I am a decent person. I am a loving, caring man whose values center around the family. Now, somewhere, somehow, you knew that. It's one of the reasons you married me. Do I have to continue to remind you that you're the one who broke our wedding vows?
No, thank you, you don't. You've done that once too often.
And once too often, you've reminded me of my shortcomings as a husband. Yet, as a parent, I'm willing to make the sacrifices you're not.
What?
Well, clearly you and Ryan don't want to raise this child, hence the decision to abort.
This has nothing to do with Ryan.
Really? And why did he tell me about it?
I don't know why he told you about it, Grant. Probably some kind of old family
The
loyal...
truth is, he wanted me to do exactly what I'm doing. Step in and take my child because he's not prepared to raise it himself.
No, you're wrong. You see, not everyone has a hidden agenda. Some people do what they believe is right just because that's the kind of people they are, Grant.
And what kind of right thing are you going to do? How can you be a mother to a child you didn't want to conceive or you didn't want to carry? How can you adequately love my child?
You are useless. Useless! Cass.
I got some more bad news.
No, it can't be worse than mine. Morgan's gone.
What?
Hasn't flown the coop, his clothes, his suitcase, everything.
Damn it, how can he be so dumb?
Now, if he's really skipped town,
He's
Cass...
finished. If he's tried in absentia, there's no way we can win.
Listen to me, Sunshine. This is too soon for you. No one's in a rush here.
I am. I want my life back.
I know. It'll happen, I promise. But you gotta give it some time.
Yeah, how much more time? I don't have time. I wanted to show you that I cared. That I cared about you.
I know.
You do?
Yeah. And it's not always easy, but I know. Inside.
Before, with other men, I thought that the way to make it work better was to always keep distant.
Look, stop. Don't play the blame game. Now, your past relationships were what they were. That has nothing to do with the rape.
I know that, but I still managed to screw them all up. And then after Kevin, I thought that I may have a chance to start over again.
We will. We are.
Look at me. You know, I thought that Carl did a real job on me a long time ago, but it's nothing compared to what Morgan's done. He has taken a knife, and he's driven it through everything that means the most to me. How am I supposed to deal with that, Victor? Can you tell me that?
Vicky may not even have this baby, so I think your advice is a bit premature.
The point is, you're making progress. And frankly, Ryan, I can't see Vicky going against the court
Well,
injunction.
that shows you how much you know Vicky.
Are you saying that she hates the thought of having Grant's child so much that she'd destroy it?
What I'm saying is that your views on abortion are well known, so I just keep your mouth shut. This is Vicky's decision.
And Grant's...
No, Look, just because I happen to believe that Grant had a right to know that it was his child does not mean that I believe he has any right to tell Vicky what to do with her body.
Who do you think you're kidding? I know you, Ryan, and I know how you feel about family. You proved that by telling Grant that the child was his.
Doesn't mean that I don't support Vicky.
Oh, come on. It means that you want her to change her mind.
Harrison. When? Was it a single car accident? Right, is she okay? Yeah, right, I'll be right there, thanks.
Right, what happened?
Vicky got into a car accident.
How bad is it?
I don't know. I gotta get there.
What was this last night?
Didn't.
Not at all.
Well, I kind of took a nap at around 2, and then I woke up at around 3. Listen, Victor, I'm really sorry about last night.
About what? For what?
Well, for coming on to you and then cutting you loose like that.
Whoa. Look, first of all, don't ever apologize for having feelings for me. I mean, if you want to get close to me or you want me, that's terrific.
I couldn't.
Well, it'll happen. Give it time. You know, I'm not some kind of raging bull most of the time. I mean, you don't let me loose and that's it. Whatever your path, I'll be there at your pace and your time.
Thanks. But don't get me started. I got a long day ahead of me, okay?
I just want you to know that the way you look, how sexy you are, how beautiful, that's good. It's not wrong. You didn't turn Morgan into some raving maniac by flirting with him. I mean, his attacking you, his raping you, that is an act of violence. Blame him, not yourself.
Hi, sweetheart. Victor, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You look great.
Good, let's go.
No, wait. I wanted to tell you something. I spoke to Dana. She says it's not necessary for you to be in court this morning.
Oh, no way. No, it's absolutely necessary. Mother, don't you understand? I have to be there. I have to be able to see every bit of this.
Oh, I am so glad I found you. I tried the courthouse,
Frankie,
your
the
office.
doctor said off your feet. What am I going to have to do? Get a court order remanding you to bed?
If you would remember your phone, I would be in bed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi.
I guess I've got a little on my mind this morning.
Yeah.
Did the prodigal son return?
No, but I left the key under the mat in case he does. Listen, Cass, Ryan called.
Not
and
unless John okays it. I don't care how short-handed they are down at the station.
There has been an accident.
There's going to be an
honey.
even bigger one if they insist on pressuring you to come back to work.
Right, he didn't call to speak to me. Listen, Vicky is hurt. I don't know what the details are, only that she's in the hospital, and for some reason they needed to speak to
Oh
you.
my God, did she lose the baby?
Do you think we should call Grant?
No, this is none of his business.
But if there have to be any medical decisions made concerning the baby...
Donna, we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, we don't even know if Vicky's going to be... John, how is she?
There's been no change. She's still unconscious.
Are you sure there's not going to be any brain damage? She's been unconscious for a long time.
As far as we can tell, Vicky's in no danger.
And, the baby?
I just don't know. If Vicky weren't pregnant, we'd just monitor her and wait for her to wake up.
And you're sure she's going to regain consciousness?
All indications point to a normal recovery from a nasty bump on the head. However, we will have to watch her closely. She's at high risk for miscarriage, being that this is her first trimester.
So there could be a problem with the baby?
No, I don't think so, but we really won't know anymore until we can do tests, and we can't do that until Vicky regains consciousness.
And when will that be, do you think?
It's just very hard to tell. You should know that I've got the chief of obstetrics going over Vicky's file. There seem to be some discrepancies that, frankly, I just
Listen,
couldn't think-
excuse me, I'm sorry, John. Donna's been asking to see Vicky. Is that okay?
Oh, certainly, yeah. Would you like to go in?
Yes, thank you.
What kind of discrepancies are you talking about?
Well, Vicky had a sonogram in her file that Dr. Ziff had ordered. The written report differed greatly.
John, you should ignore that written report. It's wrong.
Well, what do you mean it's wrong?
Vicky had it changed.
She what?
Yeah, she didn't want Grant to know that he was the father.
She altered her own medical record?
Didn't she understand how dangerous
Look,
that was?
John,
she was desperate, okay? The divorce isn't final, and she was worried what Grant would do if he found out that he was the father.
Darling, I know this all seems very complicated right now, but we can work it out. We've been through much worse. Please wake up.